I'm Eric Payne, founder of nuWest Builders, and this is Blacktail Overlook. nuWest Builders is a boutique luxury contractor based in Whitefish, building only in the Flathead Valley. Blacktail Overlook is strategically located on a 40-acre parcel. Views from Whitefish Mountain to the Missions to Flathead Lake and Blacktail Ski Resort are available from every room in the house. This particular project is what we have visioned from early on, was driven by that goal in particular, to create a timeless and what we have coined Homestead Modern design. It's much more of a design focus on a timeless Montana structural approach. It's a true timber frame home. Vision and the goal of this home was to create grandeur and beauty in a breathtaking fashion, but to do it in a way that was timeless. We wanted it to feel as though you were on vacation at the nicest luxury 5-star boutique hotel that you've ever stayed at, but you lived it every single day. Walls of glass are a key feature in every aspect, every room. 360-degree views are pretty uncommon, and they create a beautiful ability to see your surroundings in a way that's not driven by a specific view corridor. Most great lots, we have to work within the constraints of very specific view corridors. With Blacktail Overlook, the whole project is a view corridor. The whole site creates a view corridor. When you walk up to the front door, you are already looking through the house in multiple directions. Walk in the front door, which is a massive pivot point, all glass door that creates awe by itself just as you open the door. Every direction practically where you look, you're looking through a view corridor. Our client, from the very first meeting with them, expressed to us their love of outdoors. This is their escape from reality. Every kitchen is the family's gathering area. That's where everyone comes together and enjoys holidays and enjoys mealtime and meal prep time. Islands become the place families grow together. We typically will try to bring our ceilings down a little cozier and create that sense of textures in a kitchen. In this particular kitchen, you're going to see a lot more plaster. You're going to feel a lot more texture with natural stones. You're going to feel a lot more wood grain vibe of a little bit of a modern touch to a homestead style kitchen. And I think this particular kitchen is open to the living space, but also has its own personality, and it feels like specific to this family. And the wife and husband love to cook. So it is centered around high-end appliances, but none that stand out too much. Everything is subtle in its own way, is beautiful, but nothing that jumps out and tries to make a statement. The island in this particular project is built for a chef's kitchen. All the finishes and the design team from Camp Martini that was involved from the early onset of this project to continue that vision that the client approved from the architectural viewpoint is in the smallest of features, from herringbone tile, strategically located, tying in perfectly with soft countertops, that natural stone, appliances and plumbing fixtures that continue that theme, walls of cabinetry that hide hidden pantries, and bar features that are modern in function, but timeless in visual appeal. The master bath is always a key focus for our entire team. We hit on every feature you could ever want in a master bath, from a steam room that you can sit and relax in, and instead of feeling like you're in a cave, you can look outside at scenery, 20-mile views. We epitomize what we want in every project, is to feel luxurious when you're in the bathroom, not like you're just in a bathroom. This lot is, overall standpoint of challenge, is minimal, very minimal. Sits on top of a mountain is the challenge. So locale and logistics became our lone technicality to overcome. 3 miles from a paved road, 30 miles from a concrete batch plant, from logistics of being able to get those type of materials and products to the site became our challenge to overcome. The success on a project is really determined by the collaboration and the way a group works together with owners. Canadian Timber Frames has become an integral part of our entire process. When you walk in the front door of Blacktail Overlook, what you do notice and what creates that impact of this home is the timber frame design, and the package of Canadian Timber Frames from British Columbia provided for us was exactly as designed by the architect team, and brings to life the exact vision of a Homestead Modern style home. There's very few properties and lots that we get to see that kind of take your breath away when you first pull up to them. It took 3 years from the very first vision that was given to the client in that photograph level render to the day they walked into their new home. You cannot discern the difference between the two. That creates absolute confirmation that our process works from the first reveal of a render to the final day of move-in. The plans are the most buildable plans in existence that I've ever worked with, and builders that we work with in other regions and other states would agree it's career changing. It literally changes the way you do business. Critical piece of it is making sure that we're showing it to the client exactly as it is going to be. Lighting is one area that is oftentimes an afterthought with both architects, designers, and builders. To us, it's a front of our mind. In the early part of our design, we're creating lighting around our vision for that home. We utilize Star Electric as one of our strategic partners to help implement that vision. We work closely with a manufacturer, USAI, who is a manufacturer of very customized downlighting. So instead of a typical can light that everyone is used to seeing in a home, we create a vision and a lighting foundation for the home that you don't know is there. You have to utilize products that are customized for this particular approach, and it allows us to create a soft, ambient lighting vision for a home that fits perfectly with the Homestead Modern focus. One of the ways we capitalize on the modern part of Homestead Modern is features such as kitchens and bathrooms. When you walk into the kitchen in Blacktail Overlook, you're going to see a modern version of a timeless kitchen being provided by Old Goats and their team, exactly matching what we saw as the early vision to this client exactly duplicating that product in top quality, more modern cabinetry, countertops, and all the products that go hand in hand with this architecture. The master bath at Blacktail Overlook continues that theme, timeless, Montana in every aspect. Accutech has one of the best teams, if not the best team in this region, for providing back office support in the design process, the fabrication, and the actual implementation of both structural steel, oftentimes they don't get credit for it because you can't see it, to all architectural steel, railings, hoods, and fireplace features and those sorts of things. What we love about Accutech is they do it all. One-stop shop, anything steel and metal related, from the most beautiful piece of architectural steel features to the most technical structural steel package, we rely on Accutech for everything. Every home that Payne Cole designs and every home that nuWest Builders builds, you will find one common component. That component is limestone plaster. We utilize an old world process to create a new world look, but it's not rocket science. It's not fancy. It's old world limestone. This is an organic product, and it is done the same way it was done hundreds of years ago. There's only one team that we will utilize in the Flathead Valley, and that is Izagovich Plaster. They can provide any finish that we can come up with as a design team. They will bring it to life better than anyone, on time, and it will stand the test of time. And if a client needs anything for decades to come, that is the team that has been here and proven themselves and has earned our respect in our business. Great Northern Granite fits perfectly into that boutique approach as a luxury builder, and their focus is not to do every job out there, but to do every job really well. And these type of projects that have a lot of complex components and integration with countertops, it's so critical to utilize a team with that approach who moves quickly but does everything is absolute perfection and finishes on schedule. Aaron Rohr, who we had never worked with before, was brought into our team fold, and by utilizing our photograph level renders that the architect team provided, was able to bring that vision to life as you see it in Blacktail Overlook. She doesn't have to try to create a new vision. All she has to do is continue that vision for the client, and her job becomes much easier. For the client, the interaction becomes fun. American Garage Door is a great team player for us. They've approached garage doors with a level of importance as they are to the architect team. The garages to us have to be a focus. And what American Garage Door has been amazing to do is being able to go out and think outside the box, source products that everyone may not know are available, but first and foremost, exactly match the photograph renders that we create for that project. They will match it and they will shine. In my career, I've always been a huge believer in print media. There's been no investment that has shown a better return than the relationship that we've had with Build Magazine. We feel very blessed to be featured as the cover project for Build Magazine Whitefish for 2025.